Moseley Road. Both teams will be looking for a win to improve their standing in the competition. Been a terrific build-up to this clash. Let's get it started. Long with the kick. Peacock. And back over the goal line he goes. Textbook tackle, one-on-one. Tackle one completed. Deacon has a look and passes long. Harris, release. So close to beating the tackle. That's the second tackle. Paul cuts out a few of his teammates. Fielding, big and strong, almost out of that tackle. It is halfway through this set. Captured there by Sculthorpe. Now with the ball is Deacon. The punt. Albert, a little careful with that bouncing ball.
Release.
He's rounded up and pulled to the ground by Vanicolo. 2. Knocked off his feet by Harpy. Cunningham delivers a long ball. Fozzard keeps going.
3.
Holded by the defence. On tackle number 3. Throws it on for Gilmore. Tries the dummy, tries it right.
Release.
Confronted by Deacon. Finds Sculthorpe. He's thumped to the ground by 2 defenders. That's 5th tackle in my book. Kicking is Hooper. Reardon takes no chances, lets the ball bounce.
Release.
That's the first. Paul loops one to Withers.
2 there, Marcus
Taller
square.
trying to round him up. Paul spreads it wide. Fielden feeds it on. Paul cutting out his teammates. Fielden works it on.
3 there, Marcus White.
Halfway through this set. Paul runs from acting half. Classic tackle by Talau. That's tackle 4. That pass finds Price. Crunchorama! Absolutely smashed. Works it on for a slow tackle, that one by Fozzard.
Right, that was the last tackle to hand over.
They can hand it over because that's the 6 tackles up. Talau at dummy half. Glances to his side and finds Gilmore.
That's tackle 1.
Captured there by a pair of defenders, and they show no mercy. Cunningham delivers the ball to Albert.
Well, that's his second.
Cunningham knocked down in a bruising tackle. Long passes long and finds
Tackle
Albert.
3.
They will play it on tackle 3. Cunningham takes off with a dummy right. 40 away and he plays the ball. Gilmore with a ball that finds grabbed in the tackle by... Last tackle coming up. Cunningham gets the ball away. Long, there's the kick. Excellent tactics there, finding the sideline. And now we'll have a scrum. I'll guarantee this will go behind the second rower's feet. Deacon says, out of my way, brother. That's tackle 1. Paul passes long.
That's 2.
And down he goes. That's tackle number 2. Now it's Langley. Reardon finding support inside. It's Fielden. Talau, front on.
That was his 3rd.
That's the 3rd tackle. Price sends it across to Fielden. Heavy tackle, that one. Radford plays it right on halfway. Fielden trying to break free of the tackle. The ref has found reason to blow his whistle. It's a penalty. He will look to find touch. Makes some more yardage, the tap to come. Up for the tap, it's Paul, kicks. Gardner with a long pass, finding Gilmore.
1.
Brutal tackle. That's tackle number 1. The pass finds Anderson.
2.
Nice tackle by Peacock. That's the second. Cunningham serves it up there for... Keeps it going for Gilmore.
3.
Big hit that. Big tackle. They reach tackle 3. Gardner serves it up for...
That's 4.
He has been poleaxed in a two-man tackle.
Hold.
Good shot. Ref says 4th. Cunningham looks up and links with Wellens. Great kick, great tactics.
That's a scrum.
Scrum now to the Bulls. Bradford with a feed. Deacon with a dummy to the right.
1.
There's the first tackle. That's the half-time hooter. Paul now tries a long pass. Still the defence to beat. Vanicolo. He looks to break free of the tackle. And that brings us to the end of the first half. Ready to go for the second half. Deacon is the kicker. Anderson. Little things like that running out of the in-goal can turn matches. First tackle there. Cunningham slings the ball to Long.
2.
That's tackle number 2 right there. Cunningham finds support. Talau holding up a short pass. Hardly his best moment in the game, that pass. Big hit. Searching for a way through. Gardner lays it off. Anderson. Talau. Good play that. Offloading the ball.
Play on.
Deacon comes in with a tackle.
4.
Referee cries 4th tackle. Long gives it on.
Last.
Captured
Right
by
there.
a two-man tackle. Do they run or kick? It's the last tackle. Passes to Long. Punts. Withers lets it bounce. The ball's turned over.
1.
It's an intercept. There's tackle
right.
1. Manages to get through the tackle. Good tackle
That's
by
2.
Peacock.
Right.
Hooper. Cunningham loops a pass.
3 there. Mark
Ref
is
is called him to play it, 20 metres out. And along to Hooper. Langley attempts to stop him. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeve here. Pushes it on for Long. And that come out of the blue. He's kicked the field goal. St Helens lead by 1. And with those points, they're in front, the Saints. Kicking is Deacon. Hooper. And he's confronted by Radford.
Well, that's tackle 1.
Fozza absolutely smashed to the ground. Finds a runner in. Cunningham. Lyon receives the pass. Hooper. He is buried in that two-man tackle. Bruising defence. Dummy half run here. With a pass to Lyon. Harpy tempts the battering tackle. Fozzard passes to Albert. Anderson. They build momentum as he offloads.
3 there.
Bruising tackle by
Marcus
Bradford. Third tackle the call. He links up with Sculthorpe.
4.
Long
Release.
with a chance to offload in this tackle. 4 tackles up. Cunningham passes.
5th and last.
1-on-1 makes the tackle. The last tackle. What will they come up with here? Feeds it on for Long. Here's the bomb. Excellent work there. They'll go to the 20 for a restart. Restart at the 20. Paul restarts the play with a tap.
Well, that's
Blocked
tackle
by
1.
Anderson.
Back with me. Here it is.
That's the first tackle. Peacock contained on the 30-metre line.
That's 2.
Play continues after the offload. That's 2. Cut-out ball. He's probing for a gap. Fielden, not finished yet.
Well, that was
Brutal
his third.
stuff. Deacon, he'll be the worse for wear from that tackle. Unloads to Harris.
Tackle 4.
That's a little more than a rib tickler. On play number 4. Paul throws the ball on to Price.
5 and last.
That's the 5th tackle. Peacock. Punting. He won't want to change that kick. He's found the line. Ref calls a scrum. Scrum packs down. Long. Linking up with a long pass to Gardner.
Well, let's tackle one.
He's been hit by the wrecking ball. On tackle number 1. Met there by Vangana. And that is tackle number 2. Here's Gardner. And he's met front on. Barnstorming run.
3 there.
He applies the bear hug, 1-on-1. 3rd tackle and to play the ball. Collected there by Vangana.
4.
On tackle 4. Has a look and finds Wellens.
5th and last.
On the 40-metre line and playing the ball. Cunningham getting the ball away to Long. Dumps it off for Price. Peacock. Short ball there for Deacon. Radford still going. Vangana held in the tackle. Vanicolo is able to wriggle through that tackle. And that is the 1st tackle. Caught in the tackle of Anderson.
2 there. Marcus White.
Ref shout second. Paul offloads the ball there to, and he's been
3.
absolutely pulverised there by 2 defenders. Upending tackle. Paul holds the pass up for Fielden.
Tackle 4.
We reach play number 4. Passing to Vanicolo. Pushes past 1. Knocked down by Sculthorpe. The Saints victorious. It just goes to show I was right on the money. These teams are indeed very evenly matched. The Bulls will be disappointed to walk away without any points here. I suspect their coach will have a thing or two to say to them after that. Adios amigos, I'm out of here.